to the Tool Station Northern Counties East League podcast. I'm Richard Watts. There's some big news coming out from the league this morning, and I'm joined by General Manager Matt Jones, who's going to tell us all about it.
Yes, thank you, Richard. Hello, everybody. Absolutely fantastic news for the Northern Counties East League. We've been discussing with our league president Howard Webb for a number of weeks now, and I'm delighted to be able to announce that from next season, the Northern Counties East League Step 5 and Step 6 will be the trial league for non-league for VAR. I'm so excited by this because we know everybody loves VAR. It creates discussion, works really well. Northern Counties East League games will all be recorded, VAR cameras in operation, all be sent down to Stockley Park, where a team of experts, and on some days Premier League experts, be sat there waiting to study the games and come back to our match officials with details and things. And we think it'll benefit the clubs greatly because while there's a hold up for VAR, people can go and buy beer at the clubhouse. We know everybody loves it. I'm really excited.
It must be a big honour for the league as well. All the non-leagues out there, for the NCEL to be chosen must be fantastic.
It's tremendous news, Richard, because I can imagine every league across the country would want to be doing this. We know how well VAR has gone down. We've seen the pundits on Match of the Day. You hear the discussions on the radio, Talk Sport and the like. And absolutely brilliant. I think generally people now have accepted VAR. Everybody seems to really like it. And I'm so excited by this news.
And how's it going to work cost-wise? How much does a VAR system cost, and who'll be paying for it?
Well, as far as I'm aware, I mean, it's quite an expensive system to put in because there's a lot of cameras in use, and I think the cost is around £20,000 per club. But we're hoping that PGMOL and the Premier League will hopefully contribute maybe £500 per club towards that. So clubs will soon find the rest. No worries.
And on decision-wise, will NCEL officials, will they be sat at Stockley Park, or is it going to be the referees who are there already who'll be making the decisions?
Well, as I say, it's going to be a bit of a mixture, I believe, Richard. So some days our officials will have to go down there. Obviously, that's quite a journey down to Middlesex, down to Stockley Park. But other days, we have spare Premier League officials and people like that. And we know how well the Premier League officials have done with VAR. They'll be sitting in and watching the games and giving their verdicts.
There'll be a new thing for the referees to be mic'd up and everything, I presume. Will there be sort of training going on over the summer to get them ready?
I imagine they'll hopefully get some. I say that we've still got to dot the I's and cross the T's, but hopefully they'll be fully trained up for the season starting. We want it to run as smoothly as it's run in the Premier League.
Morning, gentlemen. We've just got together to just chat about this absolutely exciting news. I can't believe it myself. I'm scratching my head about VAR coming to the NCEL. So I've got Bob and I've got Richard with me, and we're just going to have a quick discussion about it. So I'm going to ask Bob first what he thinks about it. Then, Bob, what do you reckon?
Well, it's brilliant news. I mean, VAR coming to a Step 5, Step 6 league. I mean, the publicity alone it will receive, it could go worldwide. Throughout at this level, it's unheard of, really, and it's going to lift the profile of the league and the clubs.
Definitely.
And the chairman, he'll be ecstatic at this news because he's always saying we should have a penalty and no, that's offside. Now he'll be able to see it clearly.
He will.
Brilliant news. Yeah.
Do you think?
I'm sure he can find the money for it. But that won't be a problem, really.
Really? Do you think? Do you think that it will actually add people onto the gate? That's what I'm thinking about. Do you think we'll get more people there?
Oh,
Just because of publicity.
Yeah, but you could have the national newspapers down to come and see non-league level with VAR.
Yeah. Well, they'll be saying, "Oh, VAR at park football." They drag us down, but I think any publicity is good publicity. So, I mean, what do you think, Richard?
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, we're always wanting consistency, aren't we, in refereeing decisions, and it's going to it's going to help that. So,
Yeah.
and like I said,
Well, I think so.
the glaring errors should be cut out when somebody looks 10 yards offside, and we're going to
the
know because
glaring errors.
there's going to be people drawing the lines.
Well, they are. Yeah. I mean,
If you're
I'm
any
just
good
wondering.
if you're any good with a ruler and a pencil, it could be a job going.
Dear me, yeah. Well, don't ask me. I can't draw a straight line. I can never find a rule of the right blooming size. But what am I going to do when I'm commentating? I won't be able to grumble about the referee and the linesman anymore. Dear me.
Now they're going to be spot on.
You'll be able to grumble at Stockley Park, though, won't you? Them when they're going to.
Oh God, yeah. Well, it won't stop me grumbling. Yeah, it won't stop me grumbling at officials. Yeah.
I just said we could have Michael Oliver looking at Barton Town against School game.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. That'd be good. But do you think it will? Do you think that the officials at our level? Do you think they'll be receptive to it? I'm thinking they probably will.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to help them, isn't it? You know, I mean, they won't get any decisions wrong now. They'll get every decision right.
Well, there will be. They'll be fast tracked even quicker.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's going to be a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just thinking all the equipment though. Will they be able to get all the equipment into some of these grounds? That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't know what it consists of. How many cameras, or will it be like a VAO camera, like most grounds have? Don't they? We just have that VAO camera that follows the ball. I mean, if the equipment's just as reasonably simple as that, I mean, I just wonder if they're going to do a bespoke package. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be like the Prem or the Championship. If the Championship, I'm just wondering if they're going to trial some new bespoke package. That
all this will be discussed at the annual meeting, won't they? When the North Counties have the annual meeting, is it Harrogate? The guys will probably come down there from Stockley Park to explain to all the clubs, you know, what all entails. I would imagine.
Yeah. Well, there'll be some chairmen scratching their heads, and there'll be some chairmen rubbing their hands, thinking this will bring quite a few more in, and get a bit more, more revenue.
You could get your VAR equipment sponsored.
That's right. Well, I'm already thinking I can't do the sponsorship for the club, so I'm thinking I have to go and knocking a few doors to get some sponsorship to cover the cost. You know.
Well, I'll tell you, good idea, Bob. I'll tell you what, Barton Town's chairman Mark, he gets everything sponsored. So if it stands still, he'll be putting a sticker on it somewhere along the line, won't he, Richard?
Yes, definitely.
Well, I'm similar. Anything moves, I'll sponsor it. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, it can only be good for the game, and it can only be good for us at step 5. I think it's brilliant. Is it running out to step 6 as well? Do we not know, or do we just think it's the? Did they just say it was?
I think
it's the first division as well, Premier Division and the first division.
First division as well. Wow, I can't believe that. Dear me, wow. The referees are going to have to pull the socks up a bit, I think. Sorry, referees. Well, they're going to have to be.
I wonder, sort of ground grading, if you've got to have the VAR facility in for your ground grading next season.
Definitely, yeah. That's another thing to think of. I mean, obviously they want to try. I mean, don't forget. I mean, they did trial, and it's still on now. But they did trial the sin binning with our step, didn't they? Step 5 and step 6. That was all trialed, wasn't it? And it's still going now. I know they don't tend to use it too much, the referees. I know they've enough to do without looking at the watches every 5 minutes to get the players back on. But I know we've had a few sin binnings this season, haven't we, Rich? Just recently. But because somebody asked me in the crowd a few weeks ago, are they still doing sin binnings? I said, yeah, of course they are. Robin Barton Town usually get one a game, but that's
so maybe that's why they brought the VAR into these step 5 and 6, because they've seen the sin bin work so well.
Yeah. Could be, Bob. Yeah, I didn't think of that, but yeah. So overall, we think it's going to be a good idea. I mean, Matt Jones seems to be chomping at the bit, doesn't he, about it? So
very excited. Yeah,
Joseph.
It's a big coup for the league, isn't it?
Well, he sounded like a small child at Christmas, didn't he? So
it's a feather in our caps, isn't it, for the league? It's a feather in the caps for the league, you know, to be chosen. With all the step 5 and 6 in the country, we become the chosen ones.
We certainly have.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm sure it's nothing to do with this wonderful podcast that we do every week, but
Well, you never know.
You never know. You never know. So all in all, gentlemen, I mean, we think it's going to be a really good idea, and we really can't wait for it. So it's definitely this new season coming up, the 24-25 season.
Apparently,
yeah. They're going to have to certainly get a bit of work done, I think. But these things do work in mysterious ways, and they do seem to get things up and running quite well, don't they? So nothing's sort of undoable, I suppose.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
There's another aspect to it. So we're looking at sort of player safety. The players are going to get more breaks, so the games shouldn't be as taxing on them, especially when you get 3 games in a week.
Well, like we do, yeah. We've got, So did Matt go on about the stoppages in the game? They'll be able to go for a beer. I'm thinking, blooming, does he know how long it takes to get a beer at some grounds? God damn, mate. Especially the queues. I've seen. Sometimes you got to go in before half time, and you still. I remember one of my colleagues I work with. He was grumbling when Beverley were playing a few weeks ago. He said, "I went in 10 minutes before half time," and he said, "I was still waiting. When they blew the whistle for second half, and that was all to get a pint. I thought we'll stop drinking then." But
if you're going to take 15 minutes drawing the lines in, you can get a quick pint in, can't you?
Yeah, but Richard, what time are we going to get home? If we go to somewhere like Silsden on a night game, thank you, Matt Jones. You always put us on a night game at Silsden. But just think, what time we're going to get home? It's going to be gone midnight, isn't it? Time to stop messing about.
Just be getting them ready to go to work in the morning.
Oh, don't say that. I get enough stick as it is going to football. So, I mean, it's going to be. Well, we've talked it up, and now we're talking it down. So I'm going to go around you just to wrap this up. I'm going to say, Richard, good or bad decision?
Great decision.
Great decision. Bob, good or bad decision?
A brilliant decision. Good decision.
A good decision. Well, I'm going to say good decision because I think it'll, like Richard and you intimated earlier on, it'll stop all these. Oh, he's 5 yards offside. No, he wasn't. Flags up, flags down, referee blowing for this, that, and the other. I think it's a really good idea. So roll on August when it gets rolled out.
It'd be great.
Absolutely. So you heard it first from us, guys. All you NCEL fans, we've got it, and nobody else has.